Please subscribe.
Confined into the town, the Honda N1, or even some other car or truck for this thing, helps make an adequate occupation within urban runabout. It will not fit with the standards determined by European alternate options, but thus could improbable acquire favor with potential buyers within right here. It truly is difficult to not be drawn with its own particular attraction, even though this dinky small contraption can be just a Honda N1, also a Japanese car or truck developed for a lifetime in a few of many planet's most populous towns. Cars and trucks started in Japan back from the 1940s as an easy style to finding the United States cell phone to the economical after World War II. The concept quickly caught on. Also, autos now accounts for just a third of the nation's brand new car earnings. If you don't reside in Japan, these sorts of autos really are nearly difficult to receive your fingers on, thus are individuals becoming deprived of the unique city runabout. When there is some car or truck which could match demanding European preferences, it is the Honda N1. Kitted out using a turning camera, hill start assist, touch screen sat-nav and also a raft of basic safety kit, so you also can imagine this whilst the Mercedes S-Class of this car or truck planet. Visually, there is absolutely no denying that its own high-value picture and strange proportions will probably acquire favor with personality-mindful European potential buyers, however indoors it drops rather lacking fitting competitors like the VW Up. For fashion, distance, caliber, tech or design. The listing continues. Wind up at the straight back and there is far more head and legroom than you would at first presume potential. You really can match 4 older people within it comparatively effortlessly. This distance, but has arrived at the cost of boot potential. There is room to get a briefcase in the drive. It truly is powered with the 660cc 3-cylinder search motor, that ends up only 54 bhp and also 104 Nm of torque. This does not seem as a lot, however at an automobile that weighs only approximately 800 kilograms it certainly seems enough. Twist the throttle and also the N1 scampers off the lineup, followed from the passionate thrum of this 3-cylinder motor. Electrical power is routed into the front wheels. 4-wheel disc units can also be obtainable, using a CVT automatic gearbox. This usually means some effort to select the pace up onto the movement sees the engine soar radically, with all the wheezy motor fighting to show that to any kind of momentum. That said, hitting rates over 30 miles per hour at Tokyo can be an infrequent adventure. But it truly is in metropolitan areas such as that autos enter in their particular. Their miniature size make it possible for one to scatter your method by way of dawdling visitors, and slipping beyond dumb cab motorists and hauling between buses that are crowded. Practically nothing else puts you around a metropolis such as for instance a auto does, are expected of a motorcycle, or even really, the metro. Journey quality is adequate enough, however, that the steering is very light and vague. At very low rates it is maybe not overly problematic, however onto the expressway and onto speedier sweeping roadways it is really a little bit of a guessing game about just how a lot lock you've got to employ to the steering to attain your preferred leadership. Considering its defects and compromises you would hope it to be revealed at the purchase price tag. However, the N1 will place you straight back round 1.8 meters yen in Japan. That means approximately number 11,000.